Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is your Divine Feminine message to Divine Masculine. So interesting message. I pulled 5 cards for you guys for this video, so hopefully it resonates with you guys. I actually made a twin flame deck, not a twin flame deck, for the Divine Feminine deck, because I did have a Divine Masculine deck made a while back, and that's how I've been channeling the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine messages. But before I moved, I actually did a Divine Feminine one, and I really touched based on how some of Divine Feminines were feeling, and I wrote that and I put it in a deck. So I have about 15 cards in that deck right now. That I'm going to start channeling me. So hopefully it resonates with you guys. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it gives you guys clarity, or if it gives you guys a better understanding, or it just helps you in general. That's the point of these videos. If it resonates, I say this all the time, if it resonates with you guys, fantastic. If it doesn't, just move along. There'll be a new one coming. There, you guys can see me a little bit better now. So with that, I'm excited to be back, excited to be doing these. I'm going to finish the personals that I have, and hopefully by December I can reopen up for personals. I just don't want to overdo myself right away. So with that, guys, this is your Divine Feminine message to Divine Masculine for this week, or whenever you're seeing this. So the first card that I drew that came out says, I wish I had one more chance to truly tell you what I didn't. So for me, what this represents is that the way that the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine split, the Divine Feminine didn't share all that she needed to share. She didn't express everything that she needed to express. And I feel like why she's coming through and why she's coming in so strong tonight to say, like, I wish I had one more chance to truly tell you what I didn't, is that there's a part of her that wishes she would have said I loved you, or she would have just fought, or she would have just, you know, told you that you were being an idiot. Like, you know what I mean, when someone walks out of your life and you automatically wish you would have told them what you should have told them, but because of their circumstances, because things were heated, because things happened the way that they did, you guys weren't given that closure that you needed. And I feel strongly what's happening with Divine Feminine right now, or whoever the Divine Feminine is in your case, is that there's something within you that you have never said to your Divine Masculine. There's something that has been replaying in your minds, like, what if I would have just said this? What if I would have just said that? What if I would have done this differently? What if I would have done that differently? What if that changed the outcome? What if that made this better? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm strongly feeling is happening, is that, you know, there's this moment of, if only I was given another chance, if only I was able to turn back time. That's kind of what I'm feeling, okay? So as Divine Feminines, I would say to you is that, you know, things happened the way that they did because it was meant to happen that way. You know, all you can really do right now, and I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but it's holding on and weathering the storm. I mean, at the end of the day, right, I tell you guys all the time, the choice is yours, whether you're going to wait, or whether you're going to move on, or whether you're going to accept, or whether you're going to forgive. But I definitely feel strongly like Divine Feminines are saying, you know, I wish I had one more chance to truly tell you what I didn't tell you. So for those Divine Masculines that are watching, that is what is coming through strong. So moving on, I also have my heart won't let you go, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because if you don't tell someone everything that you need to tell them, if there's still something that you didn't get closure on, if there's still something that you know, didn't close up, it's really hard for you to let go, right? And I feel like a lot of us, I'm included, you know, the way that my Divine Masculine came in, the way that my Divine Masculine left, you know, there wasn't closure. There was feeling of resentment, there was feeling of frustration, there was feeling of sadness, there was this utmost feeling of, you know, in a way, disrespect. So I feel, and I'm strongly with you guys about being in a place where even though your heart won't let go, you have to ask yourself, what is going to be of my best interest moving forward? Because as much as you want to wait, as much as you want to hold on, you've got to do what you've got to do for you right now. You have to be in a place of protecting your energy, protecting your heart, and knowing that, yeah, there may have been things that were left unsaid. Your heart may not want to let go, but right now might be that closing where you say, maybe down the road you'll come back when the time is right, but maybe the time just isn't right now, and that's okay. But I feel strongly like some of you as divine feminines, you are saying, and I've actually heard this a couple times, like, Amy, like, I've tried everything but my heart won't let him go. Like, you know, I've tried to move on, I've tried to date other people, but I can't let him go. And I totally can understand that, you know, opening up myself and allowing anyone else new and that isn't my divine masculine was really, really tough. But I also chose to see it as everyone who enters my life is coming into my life for a reason, right? Whether they stay or whether they leave, they're here to teach me something, as I am there to teach them something. So I feel like whatever situation you're in right now, that's how you have to look at the twin flame journey, is that, you know, even if you're separated from your twin right now, there is a reason for that separation. And even though it may hurt and you may not understand, the understanding of it will come down. So that's what I'm getting with that card. So we also have, why wasn't I enough for you? This is really, everyone goes through this. And I feel strongly why the divine feminine is, you know, and I'm with you guys. Please don't take this reading as I'm trying to tell you how to feel or what to do, because that's not it. I'm channeling exactly what you guys are going through. I'm channeling exactly what I've gone through. Like I said, I've been on this twin flame journey for close to 5 years. You know, I've had to work through my emotions. I've had to deal with those things. I've had those thoughts of, you know, I've given you everything. I've been there. I've been your shoulder. I've been your rock. You know, why wasn't I good enough? But that's something within you, because you, and here's the thing that I never realized, is that when you give someone so much validation like that, when you give yourself so much of yourself to someone, that if they leave your life, it's like a part of you is gone. That's where I feel like you have to kind of pull back. You have to kind of tell yourself, it's not that you weren't enough. It's that there were circumstances beyond what you two can control at the time. So however you guys take this message today, please take it as, take whatever you need from it to heal, to start the healing process. But whenever you feel like you're not good enough, whether it comes to friendship, whether it comes to relationships, as divine feminines, we are very strong individuals. We are very strong feminine power. And I feel like I don't ever want anyone around me to ever feel like they're not good enough, because it is, as you guys know, it is one of the worst feelings to feel like you've given your all to someone and it's not enough. It's one of the worst feelings to feel like. But that's where I'm saying, like, you at some point have to pull the rims back and start loving yourself, right? And I feel I'm sorry guys, as the twin flame journey goes on, that is one of the things that are meant to teach you. You know what I mean? Like, you are meant to go down that road because it is meant to awakening you. It is meant to, you know, it is just meant to teach you. It's a lesson, and it's a hard lesson, and it's frustrating, and it's agonizing. So if at any point, whoever, as divine feminines who are watching this video, have ever felt like you weren't enough for your divine masculine, that is an illusion. That is by far the truth, okay? You are always good enough for the right people. You are always good enough for yourself. You are always good enough for what God has for you. And I never want you to feel like in this circumstances that you aren't enough. I know that it feels like you're not enough, but you need to know that your divine masculine is doing what he needs to do right now, and maybe coming into contact with you triggered something within him which made him do what he has done. Okay? So I just want to love you. Why won't you let me in? Yeah. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of a recurring thing where I'm feeling tonight that divine feminines are replaying in their head, like, you know, all I ever wanted was to love you. All I ever wanted was to be there for you. All I ever wanted was to, like, uplift you. All I ever wanted was to be that person, right? But you can tell someone that and tell someone that, but until that person is ready, they won't hear you the way that you need them to hear you. And that's what I'm getting from this reading for Divine Feminine. So that's what I'm saying. I was really drawn to do this deck based on the fact that I felt like I wanted to get more intimate when it comes to these readings. I wanted to dig a little deeper emotionally. I wanted to pull on some strings because, again, like I've been on this journey, so I know what you guys are going through. But, you know, at the end of the day, just know that you're not alone. I'm loving me right now. It was the last message, okay? So, divine feminines are definitely coming into their power. Divine feminines right now are definitely doing what they need to do, which is fantastic, which is awesome to see after I've been off doing these readings for a while. So, again, guys, I don't know how this message helps you tonight. I don't know how this message is, you know, going to be clarity or going to help you in any type of way, but I was really drawn to do it. So I'm going to head out here. I'm going to start doing some other videos, but I'm sending you guys all love and light. You guys take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.